Money Mock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Morgan waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Striding into the box, John Anderson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Full count now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now, Leo Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
That can be one of the falls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So coming to the plate, Schoolboy Wiz He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. First and second now, one man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One and one. Here it comes. Drilled down the line and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
In now, Nate Primetime. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Wilson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in, David Hampton. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off there. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is when he's at his best. Two runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Henry has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Number 12, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Henry Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Henry Morgan.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Digging in, Travis Wilson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Avery Slade.
Settling in now, Avery Slade, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. In there, and it's 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Steve Medina. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Medina.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
At the plate, Gary DaCosta. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
Cubs are down in order. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Lawrence Henry. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Lawrence Henry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
0-1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Anderson finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. Batting average for him entering play stands right at .280. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Digging in to try it again. Money Mark. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to short. Moncada has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Outstanding range on display that time, and here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Into the box, John Anderson. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Two and two count. Here it comes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Rico Rodriguez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. This one skied out toward right. Wiz is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Ojeda.
Into the box now, Eli Ojeda. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Tomas Padilla waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Padilla.
Standing in, Tomas Padilla, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher Henry Morgan.
Striding in once again, Henry Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Prime time is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now. Schoolboy Wiz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Wiz.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop Nate Primetime.
Ready for another chance. Nate Primetime comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this will be fouled away. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The pitch. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Rodriguez is there. 2 down.
The center
well,
fielder,
this one was
1.
squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, David Hampton, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Medina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Travis Wilson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Baseman, number 21.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Avery Slade. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled back. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Medina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Medina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The pitch. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Gary DaCosta.
Stepping up now, Gary DaCosta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down to the right side. Wilson is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So stepping in, Rafael Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding in, Rico Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is foul right side.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 out, nobody on. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Money Mock. They'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard hit to first. Slade fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Catcher John Anderson.
Digging in to try it again, John Anderson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 to short. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eli Ojeda. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hit for a long time. To get a little dribbler, start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tomas Padilla comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Striding in once again, Henry Morgan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, Travis Wilson, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Shea Simmons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Shea Simmons.
Ready for another shot now. Schoolboy Wiz due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Nate Primetime, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
2-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morgan has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, David Hampton.
Ready for another chance. David Hampton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Steve Medina, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Avery Slade. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Avery Slade.
Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
Henry.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. Into the box now, Lawrence Henry, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
In now, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Rafael Gonzalez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Please.
Carson Fulmer will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Digging in, Steve Medina. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Steve Medina.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
8th inning now in this inner city battle. You get a look there at the line score. Homestanding White Sox have some work to do as they trail the visiting Cubs. Ready now, Gary DaCosta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes on 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Morgan has it, and he makes the throw to first. DaCosta is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Not sure if not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to play by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Money Mock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Ojeda moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Rico Rodriguez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, Eli Ojeda, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. In now, Tomas Padilla. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Henry.
Standing in, Henry Morgan. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now in the box, Travis Wilson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off a check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. High pop-up. Prime time is there for it. And that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Felipe Rivero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Alan Bravo is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 25, Alan Bravo.
John Anderson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
John Anderson.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hit on the ground out to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
And they'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Standing in now, Leo Bryant in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Three and one. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
In now, Nate Primetime, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box now, David Hampton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Luis Sanchez enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Luis Sanchez.
Standing in now, Steve Medina. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 on its way. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the air now out to right field. Rodriguez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
So striding in, Gary DaCosta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rodriguez is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
You can see right here he might have been better off retreating and keeping the ball in front of him. Instead, he leaps to try for it, can't haul it in, and 2 runs come around to score. I think he'll play it safer next time.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to third. Henry is right there. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Avery Slade. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lawrence Henry waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Lawrence Henry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mock has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, DaCosta. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Gonzalez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Number 12 earns win number 7 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Pablo Garcia is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Soxs 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Soxs Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.